What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. We got some very, very interesting news. Very interesting news. Sources close to Top Rank have informed me, and they kind of leaked it out on the telecast for last night's showdown between Keyshawn Davis and Denis Baranchyk. And that's Vasyl High-Tech Lomachenko, two-time Olympic gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, now reigning IBF lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer, Vasyl High-Tech Lomachenko. Lomachenko is dealing with a serious back injury. And he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out of retirement and possibly vacating the belt. Which, that means that undefeated star title contender Raymond Muratalla, who has 22 wins, no losses, no draws, 17 wins by way of knockout, can fight for that vacant IBF belt against another Ukrainian fighter that's promoted by Igor Klimas. And we know Igor Klimas promotes who? I mean, it's managed by Igor Klimas, and Igor Klimas also manages who? Vasyl Lomachenko. So they want to try to keep it in-house. If Lomachenko does indeed decide that he's not going to fight anymore and he's going to vacate that IBF title. Now, with that said, it's also said that even if Lomachenko does come back, he's really not that interested right now in competing against undefeated superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who is the WBA lightweight world champion. Undefeated, 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. He has no interest, no real interest in competing against Gervonta Tank Davis should he come back in his next fight. With that said, Lomachenko, who's 18 wins, 3 losses, no draws, 13 wins by way of knockout. Lomachenko, right, would more than likely compete against who? The newly crowned WBO lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Keyshawn the businessman Davis, who just stopped his fellow countryman, Denis Baranchyk, last night in the 4th round with a body shot. I told you guys before, and I said this and I'm going to say it to you again. If Lomachenko does come back, the storyline, he initially stated that he didn't want to fight Denis Baranchyk anyway, his fellow countryman. He had no interest in it, right? But on top of that, Lomachenko comes back, you get the storyline of avenging your fellow countrymen against Keyshawn Davis, and guess what? They both with Top Rank. I told you guys this. They're both with Top Rank, right? Now, obviously, financial-wise, Lomachenko competing against Tank Davis would see him earn more money because Tank Davis is a bigger draw, so the pot would be bigger for him to compete against Gervonta Tank Davis. But with that said, Keyshawn Davis is making a serious name for himself. And if you Top Rank, it's in-house. It's in-house, which means that Tank Davis, who was trying to fight Lomachenko in November in a unification bout, would be left on the outside of this equation. He wants to fight Lomachenko. Now, it's said that Tank Davis, after his fight March 1st with super featherweight WBA world champion Lamont Rose Jr., should he be victorious, he's going to call out Keyshawn businessman Davis after that for a unification bout. That's yet, we got to see, right? That's yet to be seen. So we got to see how that unfolds if that truly does come to fruition, right? But with that said, this is huge. This is huge for Keyshawn Davis because it puts Keyshawn Davis in a position where he has to be chosen by Tank Davis. Top rank, Bob Arum, ESPN, Egis Klimas. They can convince Lomachenko in a unification bout, and it's in-house. That benefits Keyshawn Davis. If he was, and even if Raymond Muratalla was to fight and win the belt, and he was to fight Raymond Muratalla in a unification bout for the vacant IBF belt, if Raymond Muratalla wins that belt and then Keyshawn gets to unify, another big fight, that means that's going to add more pressure, as I continue to tell y'all, to Tank Davis to fight the absolute best. It's going to have to fight Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson. Nobody's going to pay big money for these Lamont Roach fights. It's just not going to happen no more. It's just simply not. So this means Keyshawn Davis is in a great position right now. He's in a great position, as I told you guys. But let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. I'm gone. Peace.